What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm Ella. So there was a lot of posts on Facebook and then on Twitter about this movie called Aloe Vera. People rating it, so I was a bit curious to know what it was all about, and so I watched it. It was released, I think, 2 years ago, but then was put on Netflix just this month, so I went to watch it, and it had a lot of stars. It was colorful. It had blue and then a yellow. So this whole movie started off with a debate between kids, between children, about a hen, which they called Aloe, and then an egg, which they called Vera. Which one came first?
It is Aloe that came first. Vera is nothing without it. Without Aloe, Vera would have been a useless, non-existent figment of our imagination.
No one in his right mind would think Aloe came before Vera. It's the Vera that hatched and nurtured the Aloe to become what it is today.
And this debate, I say I treat this debate muache. So let's just put an end to this debate. Biblically, God didn't create an egg first. Biblically, it was a cock and a hen. And then the egg came into being. So yes, I mean, if you think otherwise, let me know in the comment section. So yes, it started off with that, and it turned into chaos. And then I'm like, wait, these families of these two kids, I think that there was already an issue between them. So the debate of the hen and then the egg, which one came first, like it kind of settled this whole fusion, this whole friction between the two families, which brought out the hate that they were feeling. So those who believe that the hen came first, the aloe came first, were called the aloes, and then those who believe that the egg, which is the vera, came first, were called the veras. And these two people, in fact, they were a group of people, just one group of people, but then got separated into two groups. So the aloes were the blues, and then the veras were the yellows. So they were on, let's say, one land, but then they had a border, kind of like a rope that separated them. You get it? So everything on the aloe side was blue, all blue. Everything on the vera side was yellow, all yellow. So yeah, so I mean, and then these people had a whistle around them. So nothing from the blues, nothing from the aloe had to cross to the yellows, the veras, and then nothing of the veras was to cross to the blues. So when something of the blues got to the yellow side, they blew the whistle, and then they settled the issue by bringing out strongest, by bringing out their strongest of both factions. And then they kind of, it's like a game, or they fight. And so whichever pulls the other to the side, let's say if blue pulls a yellow to the side, automatically the yellow becomes an aloe, and then the other way around too. So I mean, this whole debate that started between them was stupid. This this whole debate that separated them was stupid. Honestly, it was stupid. And it made me, and then I mean, from generation to generation to generation, whenever like maybe one of the blues or one of the yellows asked what exactly is wrong, like with the blues or with the other side, all the parents did was tell them that no, the blues or the yellows, they're bad, they're very bad. Now it made me think, and then it also made me wonder that there are some things in this world, as kids, when we're growing up, our parents told us, which I'm like, oh wait, maybe this isn't exactly what happened. Because when you're a kid, it is very easy for people to tune your mind into a certain kind of a way, because I mean, your brain and everything, your function is very malleable. So people can just change you into any kind of way, and then that change that they put in you, or they make you use that, you grow up with it. So yes, I was like, it could be that something that we were told about people or about some kind of how do I put it? Yeah, about people were not actually true, or it could be that they were, no, in fact, true. But then it's just that it goes through generation upon generation upon generation, and by the time it gets to your generation, people have already forgotten exactly what caused that kind of friction between people in the society, or between tribe from this tribe from this tribe. That is how I thought of this whole debate, and then this whole separation of one people into two. That is how I thought about it, that things have just been twisted and twisted. It could be that, I mean, some of what really did happen has been lost. The TBA frame and as a DB account. So if you had to ask, say, as I said, DM policy, what caused this? It's like nobody knows. It's like nobody knows. So yes, moving on to the story. So the yellows, the leader of the yellow had a daughter. The leader of the Vera had a daughter, and the leader of the Aloe, the blues, had a son. So love began to grow, and coincidentally, they were neighbors. You know, the room of the window of the Vera was opposite to the window of the blue, the Aloe. So yes, love blew between them. They started to get to know each other through letters in the form of paper plane. In the form of paper planes. So I mean, they go to their windows, they throw the letter, and then the other comes out and then pick up the letter. They're sharing of letters. So yeah, so they sneak out, they got intimate, the parents find out. I mean, they being intimate resulted in pregnancy. So the leader of the yellow, the Vera, kept it from the blues, the Aloe. So the Aloe didn't know about it, and then the Aloe, the son of the leader, found out, and I mean, the baby was born, and so if you want to see the baby, you'd have to. They made this house, so yeah. If you want to see the baby, you'd have to go. There's in and then there's out. So if you want to see the baby, if you are yellow, you want to see a Vera, you want to see the baby, you have to go through the in, and then the in was the part of the blue, the Aloe. So you go through the in, and then you come out as you come out from the yellow side. So if you are an Aloe, a blue, you go through the blue, the Aloe, and then you come out of the Vera side. So yes, and then I'm thinking that the baby was like a point of reconciliation for the whole the people. Yeah. So yes, that is basically the whole movie. So this is my thoughts on it. As a movie that has a lot of stars, a lot of veterans, you were really expecting much. No, really expecting much from it, even if it was comedy, even if even if it was comedy, you were really expecting much. But then this was my whole mood whilst I was watching it. I was like, yeah. So yes, and it was like the producer was, he was like, okay, let's make a movie, and not so serious movie. Let's just make a movie, but then make sure that the message that we have gets across. And yes, the message did get across, but then it was basic, it was normal, you know, nothing out of the ordinary. It was very normal. It was a normal movie. Great sets. I mean, I don't know whether blue, and I love blue and yellow, so I really liked the whole colors of the movie. So yes, a lot of people as I previously said, they gave out their ratings, their opinions on the movie. Now, this person says that 0/10. Just say she didn't, and he or she didn't enjoy it, no one bit. And then person says that we're blue band colors with that. I know watch it, but how can you be saying this if you haven't watched it? At least you got to watch and then know exactly what the movie is about before you kind of give your comment. Don't just give your comment based on what you have seen. Pocket Skillion says 2/10. Wicked movie this. Yes, I also felt that way. I also felt that even with all the veterans, even with all the stars, it feels like Cyril says 3/10. Just colors and vibes. Storyline too basic and predictable. Yeah, you could, and then from the flyer you could really predict how it was going to end. Yes, but then honestly, I couldn't predict a baby coming into the scene. That I didn't, but then I could predict that there was going to be some kind of love. Two people from these factions were going to come together, and then there's going to be unity. But then I really didn't predict there being a baby. Another person says, okay, great. First off, you guys did amazing with the setup. The colors were catchy and lovely. Locational props were great. My only issue is the content. Acts didn't really work well for me. The storyline was easily predictable and normal. The two lead acts were boring to me. And then Peter Sedufia, I think he is the producer of the movie, he was like, okay, thanks for your feedback. Nana Kojo says, watch this movie on a VIP bar and I wanted to walk out. What stopped you? Yeah, it was very creative, but then that was it. So yes, guys, this is my thoughts on the movie Aloe Vera, and if I am to rate it, I'm going to give it a 5/10. 5 because I love the colors. And also the message really was put across. It was clearly put across. Aside that, yeah, it was a normal movie. Yes, so this is it, guys. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what if you have watched the movie, let me know how the rates that you will give them. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys some other time.